Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a DIY on how to make a eye pillow. I use these as my business and I sell them. They're super easy and really fun to make. So first you'll just need some scissors, and then you'll need some sewing pins. You'll also need some rice or some wheat, whatever you prefer, in your heat bag. You'll also need a bit of material and then just some essential oils if you choose. Today I'm using patchouli and clary sage. You'll also just need a sewing machine, or if you're super good, you can hand sew it. Okay, so first you get your piece of material. Just measure this out how big you want it. It can be big or small, just as long as it fits over your eyes. You want to make sure the material is on the less silky side. So this is silk, so you want to put it on the opposite side and then sew it. So first you want to just fold it over how you like it and then pin where you want to sew, pretty much. This just helps rule out like a nice guideline, so where you can sew. Next you just want to flatten it out, and then we're ready to sew. Alright, so then we're just going to put the edge of it under the sewing machine, putting down the little clip, and you want to just go forward a little bit on the sewing machine, and then you have to go back. This just ensures that it's super nice and sewed in there, and then just sew along, and then you want to stop when you reach the next pin. And then before reaching the end, you just want to put the little pedal up and turn it around, so then we can come back down to the other end. Here I will be slowly releasing the pins, so I do not sew the pins because that is not fun. Now don't sew all the way down to the bottom. We're going to leave a little bit of room so we can then fold it in and sew the last bit of it on. So you want to just cut that string off and then cut any strangly bits off, and then simply just put your hand in the little pouch and turn it inside out, and then push the corners out to where they need to be. And then you just want to adjust it and just make sure it all feels good and all the material has come out properly. And there you go. That's pretty much how you make an eye pillow. Alright, now we're just going to put in our essential oils into our rice. Like I said, I'm going to be using clary sage, so 2 drops of that, and then 1 drop of patchouli. These are great essential oils for sleep, and patchouli is awesome to stay grounded. Essentially, you would like to probably put the oil in at the beginning, so it just has a chance to soak in all those essential oils, because sometimes when you put your rice and essential oils straight into the bag, like I have done, it can seep through, and if you put it onto a client's eyes, it may sting a little. So make sure it just sits there and absorbs the essential oils first before you put it on your eyes. Next, you just want to grab a funnel if you have one, or just get a spoon if not, and just put the rice in the bag and just make sure it fits nicely. Today I have used about 1 cup of rice. You can use more or less depending how big your bag is. Now comes the fun part. So just give it a little, feel, see how much is in there. Cut any strangly bits off. Now this is the fun bit, like I said. Now don't be too disappointed if you can't do this first go, because this is very tricky. It took me a few times to get it perfectly straight. So you just want to tuck in the corners into the eye pillow, and then you want to get it as straight as possible, And then I've just put some pins in there just so it will help me with the guideline of where I need to sew. Alright, now that you've done that, you just want to be careful because it can be a little bit awkward as the rice is now sitting on the sewing machine. So take out that first pin and lock down that little foot on the sewing machine, and just like before, sew forward and then sew back and then sew straight across, taking that pin out, and you want to pull and kind of pinch the last bit of the material so it's as tight as it can be. And then back it up, and then that is it. Cut off that little strangly bit and the other bit on the other side. And then that is your eye pillow. These eye pillows are super easy and cost effective to make, and your clients will guarantee to love them. I hope you enjoyed this DIY, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!